So, hello everybody. So, we are just about to start our little Healy presentation. So, why 144,000 reasons why you should do Healy? It's simply because there are 144,000 different frequencies that this little amazing frequency device has the ability to deliver to your physical body and really upscale and support your general well-being and health in so many different levels. And the reason why, one reason you should do it right now is because, why you should take a look at this right now is because we have a very special global promotion going on. So come with me and listen to this little presentation that we are also going to end with a little abundance meditation together. Here we go. I think that we're actually live, and I am sitting here in Stockholm. I have left the beautiful Bali. I don't know, for you who knows me, I was stranded in Bali for 5 months. And it was when I was actually there that I was introduced to this beautiful little, where is it now? My beautiful little best friend, Healy. And I know for you who are listening now that you are here because you want to know more about this beautiful little thing. So I am here in Stockholm with some amazing people who also have found the interest in Healy, and they're sitting here around me. So I'm not sitting here alone. It's only me you can see, but we are a little beautiful group here of wonderful people. So if you're here, you have heard about Healy. And Healy is this little frequency device that is taking, it took me by storm, I must admit, and it's taking the world by storm simply because it's so unique in its ability to, the capacity that it has. Frequency therapy in itself is not new. There are many different frequency devices on the market and has been for many years. But the difference is that none of them have the same capacity as Healy does. They have maybe 8, 9, 10 different frequencies. I think there is some that has maybe up to 50. And it has a fixed way of sending the frequencies. Whatever frequencies is in it, it sends to the same. So if 2 people use it, it sends the same frequencies to the same 2 people. The difference with Healy, it has 144,000 different frequencies. And what makes it truly unique and so effective is that it has something called a quantum sensor. And this quantum sensor has the ability to send out and customize the program to the body it's actually trying to help and heal. So if 2 people, if this beautiful lady here and this beautiful lady there, I want to do a program for example, migraine, the frequencies that are good to help the condition of migraine, Healy would send out the signals to that body and feel which ones of these frequencies does she need, because she doesn't need the same frequencies that she need for her condition. So to give you a very short description of how it works, that's what it does. So this is we have a little pack of intelligence right here. Healy is, we can say that it's the bridge between the universal field of intelligence and our physical body, and it's bridging it's bridging that field, with our body. Everything in our body has frequencies, carries a frequency. Every expression in our body carries a frequency, whether it's good or bad. My hair carries a certain frequency. My skin carries a certain frequency, and my thoughts carries a frequency. And every frequency every expression can be changed by this little device. So to give you a little bit of a background where it comes from, uh, it, the man who's the main brain, or who is the brain behind Healy, his name is Markus Schmieke. He's a German man. And what's so interesting with Markus, apart from him being incredibly intelligent man, he has written multiple books, I think 25 different books or more. He's one of the world's most renowned quantum physics. And he lived as a monk for many years when he was a young man. And he kind of came to the conclusion that he could better serve humanity by leaving the monk life. So he educated himself, he became a scientist, and is today one of the world's most renowned quantum physics. So there is a lot of, uh, uh, how should I say, I can't find a word right now. There is incredible knowledge behind this little thing. He did develop a frequency machine called the time waver. And the time waver have existed for, I think it's 13 years plus. And it is a big, expensive equipment that hospitals and different clinics are using all around the world. I think between 2,500, 3,000 different places. I think they have these beautiful, really advanced machinery. And it was from that knowledge that he came to the conclusion as well that, okay, we need to be able to compress all this beautiful information and knowledge that we have in the time waver, and to make something that is a small personal device that people can use. And of course, this little thing is not as sophisticated as the time waver is. The time waver requires a therapist that has an education of how to run it, etc. But this, the intelligence and the knowledge that is in time wave is kind of compressed in this. And with the quantum physics, the quantum sensor then becomes the therapist and does the job for you, so to say. So it's really quite unique in how it functions. Let me take a look here. I'm losing my mind here a little bit with what I wanted to say next. What is truly unique with Healy is let me back up. What I find the most interesting thing about Healy is the effects that it has for people. Now it varies, and of course there is always a disclaimer. I can't promise how it's going to help each and every one who starts using this. There is always a disclaimer, and there is different disclaimers depending on where you are in the world. In Europe, it is registered as a medical device. And let me just bring up, sorry here, let me see. Healy, the disclaimer is that it is a medical device for, let me see here, get the one slide. For migraine, for chronic pain, for skeleton pain, and different type of pain related disorders, migraine, and what's it called? Fibromyalgia. Yes, that's the word I never can remember. Fibromyalgia. So, and it's slightly different in the US and in Australia. Where are we? There is a medical board that is behind the company as well. There is many incredible doctors and specialists that has that brought their knowledge when it comes to frequency therapies and added it to the knowledge of the frequencies that are good for different kind of conditions. I'd like to share with you, let's see if I can manage this. I am not a technical um, skilled person, but let's see if I can share my screen with you and show you the different kind of programs that we have. We bring out this one, and I want to share the screen. So bear with me. This is actually one of the first. Well, I've had hold a couple of little online events like this. So you have to be patient with me. And let me see here. Share the screen. There we go. There we go. And let's share that big. Here we go. And I hope that you can see that one. Here you can see that we have the different groups of, there are 122 different programs in Healy. And there are different program groups. You have, you see here, you have Gold Cycle, and then within Gold Cycle, you have 7 different groups. And in this sheet here, you see that you have a short description for what these different groups are then targeting in the body. And then you have pain and local stimulation, you have learning, you have fitness, job and sleep, mental balance, beauty skin, meridians 1 and 2, bioenergetic balance 1 and 2, chakras and protection program. And then we have something that is called a deep cycle. So all these different areas, you see that we are really targeting basically everything. We are actually disrupting multi-billion-dollar industries when it comes to beauty, health and beauty, and fitness industry, and learning, focus, and mental clarity, and of course the general health and well-being for people. Personally, I've had some pretty amazing experiences. When I first was introduced to Healy, I was, because been working with healing, energy healing as a healer myself for several years, with more Reiki and shamanic influenced healing. So I was very open-minded for an understanding what frequencies and how energies works. So when I was introduced to this, I absolutely fell in love with it just from that, because I could see that this is something that I truly believe can support and help humanity. And it's an important little tool to activate your own self-healing. But the effects that I then had myself, I've been having chronic pain in my shoulders. I've had osteoarthritis, and that affected my feet. I could not bend my toes at all. I had severe pain in my right shoulder for several years. I had problems with my knee, but I did a knee operation a little over a year ago, actually a year and a half ago now. So I had a lot of body issues with chronic pain. And when I started using the Healy, I was, as I said, in Bali, and I had the chance, because my device that I had ordered was sent to Spain, where I live. And So I had a chance to borrow a device in Bali. And the first day I put it on, I felt like after that, oh, it feels like my shoulder is a little bit better. But at the same time, I was thinking, no, it's just, I'm just hopefully, wanting something to happen. So you kind of like looking for the good effects, right? Second day, I definitely felt like it is unbelievable, but I feel like I can actually move my shoulder a little bit better. On the third day, I had no more pain in my shoulder. Previous to that, I was not able to lift my shoulder completely up like this. I am again completely mobile and I have no pain. Sometimes I had so severe pain that, like at night, if I was turning around in bed, I would have to help my shoulder to lift over from one side to the other because I could not move it. So it was a real sunshine story for me to have that personal experience on such an early stage. And I did not expect it. I was already in love with the possibilities of this little beautiful thing. But that totally took me over by storm. And I've had other experiences as well. And I've heard so many incredible testimonials. But of course, it is very personal how people react. And uh, depending, I think it also depends very much on what kind of conditions the body, how long we've been walking with different conditions, and how receptive we are to the energies that we are how we receive them. And what you use, for the most part, you use these little strap bands that you put around your wrists like this, and then on both hands, and then you connect this little thing to the Healy like this, both of them connected like this, and then you turn it on. Then what we have here, and I should take up my phone because how it works is that you actually connect the programs are in an application in your phone. So the different programs, everybody has smartphones these days, right? So we have here different applications that we use, and then you choose your programs from your phone, and then you transmit the program into this by turning on the Bluetooth, and then you transmit the program into the Healy, and then you can turn off the Bluetooth so that you don't have any electro smog around you, and then you attach this somewhere on your body, and then you go about and do what you want to do. And the programs, they last between half hour to an hour. And of course, you can always turn them off earlier if you don't want to run a whole program, etc. So let me ask these beautiful people here if you have any specific questions that you'd like to ask me right now. Where should we go from here?
When do you use the different types of how you can get the energy to you? When do you use the ones
on the arm, the wristbands? I personally, I use the wristbands most of the time, or nothing at all. And nothing at all, you can actually, you don't have to use the wristbands. And there are, let me back up a little bit about, because it's always the same device, but you can buy the device with different programs and different program groups. So there are 4 different packages that you can purchase the Healy with. It's called Healy Gold, that costs €500. And then you have Healy Holistic, which costs 1,000. And then Healy Holistic Plus costs 1,500. And then we have something called the Healy Resonance, which has all the programs, and it also has an ability to actually scan and send healings and make analysis and send reports, and you can use it for distance healing, and that costs 2,500 euros. So I have the Healy resonance, which makes sense if you're working with healing, and or if you are looking to really get involved with doing and promoting and selling and sharing this beautiful product with the world. Then it really makes sense to have the Healy resonance. Then I use it without any cables. I use most of the time then just sending the frequencies to my field, so to say. So if I back up a little bit about the frequency, how does frequency therapy actually work? You have two bodies. We have two bodies. You have the physical body and we have an energy body. And the energy body is the bioenergetic field that surrounds you. And when we send healing to the field, it kind of goes to your field that surrounds you, and then it integrates gradually into your physical body. And when we do when we use the strap bands and put them around our wrists, or there's also ear clips, for an example, that you use for an example, migraine. You would put ear clips on you, and there's other applications as well. And I lost track of what I was speaking about. So we use the straps, then it goes straight into your body with microcurrency. So when we do distance and without these, it goes to your field, and then it integrates into your body gradually. And when we use the wristbands or the ear clips, or there's also little patches that we can put, if you have, for an example, pain in your knee and you want to target the pain in the knee directly, you put the patches around the knee and then put on the different programs. Yeah. And it is a discovery journey to have one of these in your hand, I must admit. I had when with the resonance, the top model that have the resonance that can do analysis. I don't run analyze for myself every day. I do it maybe once a week or maybe twice a week to ask Healy, what does my body need? What would benefit me right now? And sometimes it gives answers back that it doesn't actually really resonate with you. The reason being is that I don't always know what's coming. I don't always know what's already in my field. And I give you a little example that I had. I did a Healy resonance scanning of my body one morning, and what came up, Healy was telling me to do a scan or to do a healing for inner scars and inner woundings, and inner and outer wounding and inner and outer scars. And I was thinking to myself, well, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Did not resonate with me, and didn't feel, I have nothing on my body, no scars or anything that I felt that I needed to heal. So I ignored it. I didn't run that program. I ran something completely different. 5 hours later that same day, I felt how I started to get a mouth sore on my lip. I don't know if you've had mouth sores, but if you have, you know the feeling before you have a breakout. There's like an aching or like a tingling sensation in my lip, and I started to feel that in the afternoon. And then of course it hit me like, oh my goodness, that's what Healy already picked up in my field in the morning, what was coming. So then later that day, I ran the program that Healy was suggesting, and I ran it also the following day in the morning, and it never broke out. It just disappeared. So Marcus Schmierke, the inventor, he always says that trust what Healy reports to you, because it's always right. So it's truly interesting. And I've had also some other personal experience. The easiest thing for me is to share my own personal experiences, obviously. But there are incredible testimonials that people have experienced, and within so many different areas of their life. But of course, it's also always very individual. I had another time when I was stranded in Bali, and I was having an issue with my children who were in Spain. And I felt really upset emotionally that I was not able to be in Spain and help them through this situation. So I felt very, very sad and upset one day. And when I ran the analyze from Healy one in the evening, the Healy actually told me very specifically that due to circumstances that I was not in control over, I was out of mental balance. And I was like, what is this thing? It's completely reading exactly what's happening in my life. So that was truly, truly beautiful. And I ran a program called Balance when I was meditating that night. And within 10 minutes, I really felt how it just left my mind, and I could come into peace with the situation in a much easier way. So it's a beautiful little tool. It becomes like your best friend. It really does. And it's hard to share them. They become very personal. And I also believe and I feel that the more I use it, it's like it gets to know me. So it reads me very easy, and it makes sense, right? So any questions? Any more questions?
I think you covered most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'd like to share with you as well is because we have right now until the 6th of September, we have a very special promotion. And it is a global promotion that we normally use when we open up a new market. And it means that whatever package you're looking at to possibly buy, you are actually, let me back up here so I can say it very clear to you. There are 4 different packages, like I said. If you're interested to buy a Healy Holistic Health, which normally costs 1,000 euros, you would actually only pay for Healy Gold, which costs 500. So you are paying for the package below the package model that you would like to have. If you're interested in the Healy Holistic Resonance, which costs 2,500 euros normally, only costs 1,500 now. So it's 1,000 euro discount until the 6th of September. It's a beautiful opportunity to really take advantage of this promotion. And I know from so many people that join that it is something that you fall in love with. You really do when you start using it and you start sharing it with you. I know I said it's hard to share, but of course you still do. You share it with your loved ones and your near ones. And because as it is, then when we discover something that really works for us and we see the benefit of it, we want to share it with the people that we really care with, right? And so it is something that becomes, for me, it has become something that I truly feel very passionate about. And I believe that during these testy times that we are experiencing in the world right now, that is so health related, that we to be able to have something like a self-healing tool to help us to really build our immune system, to stay strong and healthy, not only physically but mentally, that it can help us and support us in so many beautiful ways. So I truly feel and that this has come into to the world with beautiful synchronicity of timing, and this is really the we are entering into a more um, the next evolution within healthcare. That's what I was looking for. This really is the next evolution within healthcare, and without a shadow of a doubt that we are going to see within the next future and the years to come an amazing expansion within this field, because there is so much that technology can support and help humanity. Technology can be destructive in many ways, but it can also be an incredible support in a beautiful way, in a very um, non-invasive way to heal our bodies. So yeah.
Can you repeat the date?
The
to which
dates?
the
Yes.
discount was?
The
You said
discount.
2 dates, I think. October and September. Is it October or September?
No, September. Did I say October?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's September. September. It is to September 6th. 6th of September. So 6th of September, 5-6. And so it's a little more than, it's a week and a half left, right? Yeah.
And how do you do when you're buying?
And when you, what you do if you're interested to take a look at this is that you contact the person who invited you. This is always very important. This is social selling. So we want to always refer back to the person who has invited you to this. And this person will be able to share a link with you. I have the link and I will share with these people that are here or anyone who I've invited. You reach out to me and I will share a link with you and different codes that you use to be able to take advantage of the promotion. And yeah. Any more questions that you think that we should talk about? That what have we not covered?
Takes hur lång tid det tar innan man får den?
Yeah, how long it takes before you get it, that I can say that it's hard to answer, quite honestly. We've had, I know people in Sweden, some have, it took like 3-4 days, and others it took a couple of weeks. So I rather say expect longer, expect a couple of weeks, and then if it comes faster, then it's a beautiful surprise. So I think due to the circumstances that we are facing in the world with Corona, it makes it a little bit fragile with the delivery. And also, I'd like to point out already now that there's the support office. We are connected to the office in Europe. We are connected to an office in Germany, and I also believe that the offices in the US, in Australia, there in Singapore, there's no one on site. So everyone is working from home. I'm not 100% about that in all offices, but in Germany for sure, the people are working from home, which makes they're not able to answer the phone. So it's all by email. And during this time, we have to be a little bit patient with things like that. But everything is, the company is new as well. It's only a year and a half old. So we are really being part of a beautiful product that are kind of unfolding its appearance on the market. And that in itself, I find very exciting actually to be part of this. And yeah. What else do we need to cover? Yeah.
De har frågor.
Yeah. Any questions that, of course, what you can do if you have any questions, just reach out to either your upline, reach out to me, and I'm happy to be there and to answer to the best of my ability or find out the answers for you. So yeah, I think that what we're going to do is that we are going to have a little meditation. It's a meditation that is an infinite abundance meditation, I call it. And it is really a meditation to help to remove any blockages, energetic blockages in our field. That it's something that is, when it comes to abundance, it is something that can be a very charged subject. And abundance is so much more than just money. Abundance is everything, really. It's abundance of joy, abundance of health, abundance of wealth. So it includes really everything. And a lot of people, we have different blockages, most of us do, within one or many within these different areas. It can be with love, or it can be with our health, or with our money. So when we work to remove blockages in our abundance field, for abundance to flow into our life, we're working with everything, really. So we are going to start our guided meditation. And it's an infinite abundance meditation that is designed to help us to remove any abundance blocks that we carry in our system. So I'm going to ask you or invite you to make yourself, put yourself in a comfortable position, sitting up with a straight back, either on a chair or seated cross-legged. Or you can also, if you so prefer, lay down with your arms and legs a little bit wide spread. Make yourself comfortable. And close your eyes and relax into this journey. We're going to start by taking 3 deep, full breaths all the way down into your belly. Inhale through your nose. Hold it. And exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale through your nose. Hold your breath. And exhale through your mouth. One last time, inhale through your nose. All the way down into your abdomen. Hold it. And exhale through your mouth. And then find your own breathing rhythm with a deep, slow, rhythmic breath. You don't get what you want. You get what you are. You are a powerful being of light. You are a transmitter, attracting the same frequency that you emanate out. So let's start this journey together to align your energies to infinite abundance. See a sphere of golden light moving into your space until you are completely surrounded by a golden bubble of light, a golden sphere of light. Inside of it, there are a number of golden bars. There are 369 golden rectangular shaped bars, all spread out inside the sphere. All of them individually hovering like a checkered pattern. See these golden bars and notice how they start to shine brighter and brighter. These golden bars are from Mother Earth, from Mother Nature. They were created from the same energetic energy mode that you were created from, that you were birthed from, that you came from. And this frequency is love. Money is not evil. Wealth is not evil. Money is energy. Abundance is energy. Continue to breathe deeper and deeper, slower and slower. Long, deep breaths, filling your belly completely on the inhale and relaxing on the exhale. You then start to notice that the golden sphere itself starts to shimmer. It starts to vibrate and shake, and you can see and feel this frequency all the way around you. Now visualize a stream of golden light from each and every golden bar. And these golden laser beams of light are shining on connecting with your heart. Each and every one of the 369 golden bars are shooting a laser beam of light towards your heart and anchoring in your heart center. They all penetrate your heart. From every angle, you have laser beams of light entering and penetrating your heart. Your heart feels expanded and rich, vibrant and alive. It is holding and embracing the golden light with ease and flow. The light from your expanded heart is now penetrating into every cell in your body, into trillions of cells in your body, and it is starting to reconnect and rewire the double helix to work with your DNA to unleash wealth into your body and into your consciousness. Every cell in your body is shining brighter and brighter, shimmering and vibrating. Light continue to shoot from the golden bars into your heart, swirling like a vortex of energy and exploding out into every cell. That's it. Your whole chest is vibrating with electromagnetic energy and rushing into every part of your body, down your arms, all the way out into your fingertips, from your chest, down your stomach, into every vital organ, down into your hips and groin, your buttocks, down your legs, all the way down into your feet and to the tips of your toes. The electromagnetic charge rushes through your back into every vertebra in your spine. It rushes all the way up your neck, your throat, your face, up to the top of your head, into the left hemisphere of your brain, into the right hemisphere of your brain, and into your pineal gland that starts to throb and shine brighter and brighter. This golden electromagnetic stream of light rushes throughout your nervous system into your entire physical body. You vibrate from head to toe as more and more light rushes into your heart. You then become aware that inside your heart, tiny strings of electromagnetic charge starts to pierce every single cell individually. And one by one, each cell turns golden, spreading faster and faster, moving throughout your entire body. Stay in this space and watch and feel these golden electromagnetic charges raising your core frequency. Every single cell, 75 trillion of them, are lighting up Your entire physical body shines brighter and brighter, glowing golden light. And you start to notice how the light penetrates deeper and deeper into your DNA, rewiring your internal system so that you know deep within your heart and your mind and your soul that you are the most powerful being that ever graced this earthly plane. And you are deserving of infinite abundance of love, of joy, of health and wealth. You hold the knowledge, the keys to infinite joy, to infinite bliss, and a world filled with everything that your heart desires. As you continue to vibrate faster and faster in the frequency of love and in the knowing that nothing is out of reach, your heart begins to expand wider and wider, and the golden vortex in your chest and your heart center starts to expand outside your body. It grows 360 degrees all the way around you. It grows past the golden bars and connects with the golden sphere, the golden bubble that surrounds you, and it integrates fully, and your whole frequency shifts right now. That's it. While in this space, if you are the owner of a business, you can visualize yourself sitting at your desk or wherever you work from. Visualize yourself inside this charge of golden electromagnetic frequency. You are in the center of golden light, and there are strings of golden light coming out from this vortex, connecting you with clients and colleagues and customers from all over the planet. You see strings of light coming out from this vortex of light, connecting you with different people, material objects, which at the end of the day is nothing but energy. Whether it is houses or cars, holidays, destinations that you want to visit. Maybe you are connecting with a specific area where you like to start a project to help humanity. Allow strings of golden light to connect with all these people, things and places all over this planet that we live on. And as you connect with all these people, things and places, see how your core frequency is connecting with the core frequency of everything else. And as it does, you realize that you are the same. Everything is love. Everything is light. Everything is pure energy. You get what you are, not what you want. You become aware that along some of these strings of light, there are roadblocks, blocks that are disturbing the free flow of light. And you notice that there are places along these strings of light where these blockages occur. You then notice in front of you that there is a large bag, and inside the bag there are sticks of dynamite. These sticks of dynamite are created by light, and they are in the shape of hearts. You then pick up several of these heart-shaped sticks of dynamite, and you make way to each string which has a roadblock, and you place a stick on each block. If you have to reach for more sticks, then do so. Place the dynamite sticks on each one of these blockages. If there is a lot, You can tell the sticks of dynamite to float out and attach themselves. They know what to do. Light is intelligence. Allow them to flow. At the bottom of the bag, there is then a large detonator. Take it out and hold it in your hands. And on the count from 3 back to 0, you will press the detonator and push down the lever. 3, 2, 1, and push. Press the detonator down and watch all these blocks explode. See them dissolve, transcend, and disappear. See them return back to free-flowing light. See all the light strings completely free from blocks, free-flowing energy lines of light. The strings of light increase their bandwidth and they become wider with more golden light. The light flows abundantly in both directions, backwards and forwards. Allow these streams of light into your consciousness, into your heart, connecting with your DNA, with every cell, while the wealth flows through your consciousness, and you know deep within every cell that you are extraordinary, and abundance is what you are. There has never been a shortage of anything. The only limits were those held within your mind, and now you have removed them. They're gone. Allow your heart to expand further and further out into the world. Expand down into the earth, out into space. Expand over oceans and mountains, towns and cities. Your light wraps all the way around the world and back into your own space. The ocean of love, wealth, health, and money is flowing into your life with ease, joy, and grace. That's it. Relax and allow it to happen. And when opportunities cross your path, you seize them. You take action. You are a miracle, and all good things flows to you. It is your time. It is time to be what you already are. You are abundance. It is nothing you have to become. It is what you are and an extension of. You now become aware that the 369 golden bars are starting to move towards your heart. And one by one, they enter it. They penetrate and pierce your heart center, and they flow into your consciousness, and they become you. 369 golden bars bombard you from every direction. Your whole body vibrates to this high frequency. Just breathe and feel into it and feel how truly powerful you are. Now stay in this vast ocean of abundance and know deep within every cell and in your conscious mind that you have aligned your energy with the abundant energy of the planet. Whenever you feel ready, you can open your eyes and come back into this space and feel what you are, abundance and love. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. We have come to the end of this presentation, and to the meditation. And I hope that you feel that you got value out of spending this time with us. Any questions, reach out to the people that invited you. And there is also a quantum, we have a Facebook group that is called Quantum Evolution. And if you have not got an invitation for that group yet, reach out to the person who invited you to this little presentation, because in this group, they can send you an invitation to that group. And it's such a beautiful platform where so many different testimonials, interviews, and presentations are being posted, and you can listen to as much or as little as you feel. But there's a lot of truly valuable content to really understand the amazing product that we have, our hands-on, and to the community at itself, because it is a beautiful community with really conscious people that are making efforts to share this little Healy with the rest of the world. So with all that being said, I thank you for your time, and I wish you much joy and love and serenity in your life, and let's stay connected, and much love to you. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye.